Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So today is the 20th, Thursday of September. This month is almost over and it seems like it just started. So I have a decent amount to catch you guys up on. It has been quite a few days since I've actually filmed a vlog just because I had other side projects going on that I wanted to get done. One of which is actually a video that I plan on doing. Actually, two videos. I was doing notes for both of them. You will see those later on down the road. As of right now, couple big things. So the first thing is with Kingdom Hearts. Not playing it right now, obviously I'm working on Sony Vegas. So I had a buddy come over last week for Kingdom Hearts. We played to get through 3 different achievements. It was like playthrough without hitting continue, which is cool because you can just load the last save point that you were at. Playthrough without switching equipment. Yeah, equipment, not items. Donald, you, and Goofy cannot exchange any items that you guys, or equipment that you guys are using, like accessories. The keyblades, the staffs, the shields, any additional items like bandanas or necklaces or anything, you guys can't use any of those. That's another achievement. The third achievement is beating it under 15 hours. We're at 8 hours right now, and I'm at the very end of the game. So I think I'm going to hit all 3 of them. All 3 of those were probably more time-consuming, annoying ones that I'm happy to finish up. The next one is going to be working on Proud Mode, which will take me a long time. That one is probably going to take me the longest, besides getting the main character, Sora, up to level 100. That's another achievement. So those 2 are probably going to be the last 2 achievements for me. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is going well so far. The next big news was my truck. That was another thing that was bothering me and why I didn't really film, because I was trying to get all my financial situation taken care of. Last Friday, I ended up having to take my truck in. I ended up leaving work early and having to take it in because I heard something in the front of the truck. And it sounded like it was going. Not really something I could fix, so I took it in. Come to find out, I needed new tires and new tie rods. I'm like, great. It's probably going to be like a couple $1,000 because tie rods, from what I remember, tie rods are not cheap. When I think I had them done on my F-150 and they weren't cheap at all. So they sent me a invoice later that day with a quote on it, and the quote said just over $1,000. And for the tires and the tie rods, it was amazing. It was a great feeling. I'm like, you know what? Go with it. I couldn't be happier right now. I'll take that. That's much more affordable than a $2,000 bill. Sent my truck in Monday. It was done, or I dropped it off Monday morning. It was done by like 2. Got my truck back, running good. I know I'm gonna have to change the rotors and the brakes, brake pads on it. I can do that myself. I've done those plenty of times. I just wish I had. I think what I am gonna go do is look for a place with an actual good tool set. I use all my dad's tools. Especially with moving out, I would like to have all my own tools for the house. I have hardware tools, like carpentry based tools, but I don't have a lot of the other tools that are more of a necessity item, like wrenches. Well, wrenches would probably be the biggest one, but wrenches, any sockets, just stuff that's basically in those sets. I want to get a huge set, so it's probably going to be a little pricey. But if I go shopping this week for one of those, or next week, I will be sure to take you guys with. So question for you. If you had the money, would you buy a house that wasn't exactly normal, per se? I only ask because there's a school down the road that was a school last year. It was apparently a school for quite a while, and it's an elementary school, not a huge elementary school, more of like one of those small village or small town schools, and it's on 8 acres and they're selling it. My theory was that it would be awesome to keep the school exterior the same, maybe take a water pressure to it just to clean it off. Definitely some landscaping. The pavement looked like it needed to be replaced. Nothing on the inside, I don't think. I wouldn't do anything. Well, I take that back. The inside, I take that completely back. The inside I would not demolish, but I would make it more livable for living conditions. Maybe blow out one of the walls and just have a huge art studio type thing. Maybe even a living room. Make the kitchen's gonna be big, I know that. Any room in there is gonna be a big room, so you can make it a huge house. The downside is that they want it for like $525,000, which I'm nowhere near that. Nowhere near that with money. So there's no way in God's green earth I can actually afford it. But if you had the money, if you had the opportunity to take a house or to take a building like that, that's a commercial building, would you maybe take it over a regular house? I think I would. Actually, I probably definitely would. Alright guys, so it's actually the next day now. In the last clip of yesterday and the day before, I actually had a couple video clips that I was going to show, but I didn't like how they turned out, so I just scrapped them, and there really wasn't anything worth talking about. But anyway, I had my speech was a little off, and I couldn't figure out why. So when I went, like, it felt like my tongue was swollen. So I went into the bathroom, checked it out, and I had, on this side of my tongue, I had like 1 or 2 white, like small pimple type things on the side of my tongue. I thought they were pimples. Come to find out, it was just a swollen, it's a side effect of having a swollen gland or a damaged gland. Like if you bite your tongue or if you burn it, usually that may damage it, and it's just a side effect and it goes away. So now it feels perfectly fine to talk. The day before though, it felt like my tongue was 2 sizes bigger, and it was just so it was really hard to talk. But nonetheless, I hope you guys are doing well today. It is a good day. It's a very good day. I got my last payment in for the Disney trip, so now my Disney trip that's coming up later towards the end of the year is completely done, paid for. The only thing to save money up for now is any spending money, and since it's Disney, you want to make sure you, if you plan on spending money in Disney, be forewarned that it does get pricey, so plan accordingly. So I am going to be taking any amount of money and just throwing it into that, as well as continuing to save up for the house. As of right now, I have and I read something that made a lot of sense that I want to share with you guys. So I was reading an article on LinkedIn about some of the more common myths, plural, that lenders or borrowers or real estate agents hear about housing that people tend to believe, and they really shouldn't. And one of them struck me because it's something that we all hear all the time. It's don't spend more than what you can afford. They said that one is the biggest lie ever, and for a good reason. And I totally agree with it now. What is what it should be is, what is the cheapest you could buy a house and still feel comfortable and still live? That is exactly right, because to this point, it's like, what can you afford? Well, I can afford a house in this range. Well, I can, but that's the high end of my market. I can't go above that. You shouldn't aim for that. You should aim for how much can you afford and still feel comfortable. And that dropped my housing cost down substantially. So I'm gonna go with that. The house I get is gonna need a lot of work, but I'm totally cool with that. As far as carpentry goes, I'm good at it. I like it. It's fun. It's relaxing. I like getting my hands dirty and building something, and at the end of the day, you have so much gratitude for the work, and you just feel great knowing that you did that. You built that thing, whatever it is. So I'm definitely looking forward to putting a lot of work into the house. Alright, and that's going to do it for this vlog. So I hope you guys liked it. I will see you all later. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below, share the video with your friends and family, and I will see you all next time. Take care.